Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all good, right? Just let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Just let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Let me share the stream. Just let me know. For some weird reason, my stream is a bit shaky today. I don't know. I'm just seeing that here. Is it loud and clear, guys? Is it breaking on your side? Is it breaking on your side? Okay. I think the stream is good. Yeah, I think it's good. Let me just check. Okay, I think it's good. Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, it's working. Clear. Perfect. Guys, hope you're good. It's a beautiful Friday, 21st of August. And we're back to trading here. Share and like the stream, guys. If you like what we're doing here, you guys want me to be here for some time, share and like the stream. I'm in a trade on gold. I entered this trade, I think like let me see. It was just a few minutes ago, actually. Let me see how many minutes ago this was. But I'm in a trade on gold right now, just in case you're wondering. If you're in the VIP, you guys know we sorted out, right? You guys know we sorted out back-to-back wins, day in, day out. And this is another trade that we have running. Who's in the VIP, guys? If you're on the stream and you're in the VIP, who's in the VIP? Just let me know if you guys in the VIP. In any of my VIP channels, just say me or I am. Or just drop a fire emoji if you're in the VIP. If you're on TikTok or if you're on YouTube. Just drop a fire emoji if you're in the VIP. How many of you guys in the VIP? Yeah, I came here even though we have a trade running. It's just a pity that you're not inside our platform. Yeah, that's the trade right there. Who's in the VIP, guys? Who's in the VIP? How many of you guys in the VIP? This is a trade. I sent it at 8:29, which is like a few minutes ago, actually. 8:29. Buy gold at 45.57. Stop loss 45.40. Then we have TP1 almost getting hit. I think, has it been hit already? I don't know. Or almost getting hit. TP1 is like literally, I think, like 2-4 points away or something. I don't know. Yeah. Hopefully we hit it. Hopefully we hit it. I don't recommend that you get in this trade if you just join the stream. If you're not in the VIP, you miss the actual entry. All right. So I don't recommend that you get in the trade. So the actual entry was 45.557. All right. So if you're not in the VIP, you basically miss the entry. You missed the entry here. So I don't recommend that you get in. Not now. I don't recommend that you do that. Yeah, I see a lot of you guys in the VIP, actually. Someone says, I am. We're in. Making some money in the VIP. Crystal clear. Okay, awesome. I see most of you guys in the VIP, actually. If you're not, there's links in this description to this stream, right? Just go check them out right now and find yourself inside, because you're missing out on trades like this. This whole week, you guys seen. It's not only this week. I mean, we've been achieving a very good win rate. In the VIP, actually, we've been achieving a very good win rate over the last couple of weeks, and not only these recent weeks. I mean, we've achieved a good win rate even prior to today. So make sure you join the stream. Make sure you join the VIP if you can. Right, just give me a second. There's something that's not working right here. Give me 1 second. Help me like and share the stream, guys. Let's go. Like and share the stream. I didn't intend on going live today. I have a bunch of work that I need to get off my desk. But I just thought, hey, you know what? There's no harm in just having a conversation with my people here. All right. I'll share with you guys some other trade breakdowns that I have. I've got others that I'm looking at besides the gold trade that you're seeing right now that you've missed if you're not inside the VIP. But I'm going to share with you other chart breakdowns. Just share and like the stream. Let's go. If you're on TikTok, tap the screen. If you're on YouTube, do the same as well. All right. Let's share and like the stream. Sam Telegram is asking me to pay. Yeah, I mean, you need to make a payment. I mean, you won't just get access. I think Telegram is charging people lately to get access to their platform. So if you don't, you just can't get access. I mean, if you want this value, it's just a 20 kwacha. Someone says that actually, yeah, it's just about 20 kwacha, 20, less than $1 actually. So roughly $1, probably. So you can pay if you want to get access to it. You do not respond on WhatsApp. Nope, I do. Send me a message right now. You see, I'll respond. You can't say I don't respond. We have lots of messages, facts, but we try by all means to respond to everybody. Yeah, the only messages that I have right now that's not open today is like 6 messages. So we do respond. In fact, not even 6, about 4 messages today. So if you sent your text like some weeks ago and you expect me to just, it went down maybe and I didn't see it. So just resend and I'm going to respond. All right. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Like and share the stream. Let's go. Okay, guys. So I was having a call. my dad called and we have conversations a couple of times. He was just trying to fill me up on something. We hit TP1. Yes, we did hit TP1. If you're in the VIP, guys, we hit TP1. If you're inside the VIP, we just smashed TP1 right now. So that means you can secure some of your gains right there. It's a Friday, of course, you could secure. This is like 100 points. TP1 is always 100 points. All right. You can secure some of your gains right there. You could set break even, hold. It's all up to you. All right. But we hit TP1. We're getting paid, guys. If you're inside any of my VIP, we're getting paid like literally every single day. We're getting paid. All right. I hope that some of you guys join this platform. I'll look at a few other assets shortly. Maybe like BTC. I saw something there as well. Mr. Nas100 hit TP1. Yeah, we did. Look, I just updated right now. We hit TP1 right now. Yeah, we did hit TP1. Beautiful. What a good start, right? Yeah, same thing yesterday. We did the same thing. We did the same thing the other day. We've been doing the same thing every single day. All right. It's just following a strategy, understanding the framework behind everything that we're doing, waiting for price to get to specific areas, and then maybe execution based off that. Right, executing based off that rather. Right, that's what we're doing every single day. So send me some results, guys. If you're in the VIP, send me some results right now. Let me just see how much you made for Friday so far. Yeah, secure some profits if you can, and let me see what results you have. When you message him, just go direct to the point. It's faster that way. Yeah, exactly. I think someone just mentioned it right now. It's faster when you message me. Just go straight to the point. All right? Just go straight to the point. If you want certain assistance, just, go straight to the point. So don't message me and be like, hello, then wait for a hi, then wait for how are you, then wait for fine, thank you. No, just go straight to the point. So there's a lot of people texting, right? There's like lots of messages coming up, and then, if I respond to you, fine, how are you? Then your text goes down. I have to respond to somebody else. So yeah, fine. Just go straight to the point. If you guys want to join VIP, just like, hey, I want to join VIP. Hey, I want to get access to your calls. Hey, I want ABCD. Just go straight to the point. All right. If you message me. But we put up a show, right? Yeah, good one. It's just sad that I came on the stream when we're already in this trade. Some of you guys missed it. But again, I always tell you to join the VIP. It's for a reason that I tell you guys to join the VIP, because some trades I only call out inside here. All right. Some trades I only call out inside here. Yeah. What else are you guys trading? Let me look at that. I'm going to look at maybe I'll look at like, maybe BTC. Maybe I'll look at BTC. BTC USD. Maybe I'll just check that out. All right. Yeah. I didn't. No, I didn't say you come in. Go knock, then I'll tell you to come in. Yeah, I'll tell you to come in. Yeah. So you knock. If I don't say come in, don't come in, all right? Don't come in. Don't come in. My son, guys, it's always a mess. On holiday. No, I think he opened schools. Supposed to go to school, I think next week or something. This boy is all over the place. He hates it when I don't tell him to come in the office. He plays around with a lot of stuff in here, messes up my things, so I don't like that. Yeah, I hear a lot of your... Look at this. Everybody's sending results right now. Look, everybody's sending results right now. Everybody in the VIP sending results right now. You can't make this up, guys. You can't make this up. You can't. There's no way you can make this up. No way. Literally no way you can make this up. Do you think gold is still pushing up? In relation with my trade plan, I do think that it still has room to push up. Do I think it can pull back? Yes, there's every room for that as well. All right, there's every room for that as well. It can push down, it can push up. But my overall analysis still remains bullish. So we're just gonna see what happens with time. If you have a good account, like you have 5K, 10K, 20K, you could hold trades. If you have a very small account, $500 less, 200, 100, you don't need to be holding trades, right? There's no way you should be holding trades. If you have a $200 account, you're not in a capacity to hold positions. The only way you can hold positions is 100 points, 150, maybe 200, and you close your profits. And even when you're holding with those many points, you make sure you're securing your you know, you're moving your stop to break even, or like, you know, moving your stop to like profits or something like that. That's the only way you can grow a small account. You can't grow a small account by holding positions. It's most likely not the safest way. It's not the safest way. Okay, if I say can't, I might seem like it's impossible. It might seem like it's impossible, but it's just like it's stressful to do that, right? We're not getting a discount for VIP again. No, any other day for that. Just walk up to some blues. Thanks, Mr. Nas. Anytime, bro. Anytime, you're welcome. Send me your results. Everybody else is doing that. Send me your results. Look, everybody else is doing that. So send me your results too. All right. When next are you doing a course? Maybe very soon. I've been trying to organize, putting together something that I've been working on. Where I want to check out like 10 people that I mentor and try and help them make their first 10K or their first 5K. Yeah. So I'll try and like announce that. Also, I've been working on a workshop. I hope to tell you the dates today, but the venue that we're trying to look out for hasn't confirmed. So it's only dependent on that. If we confirm the venue today, then I'll tell you guys the dates and how you can register. It's a free workshop. Of course, you don't expect the craziest of value in a free workshop. Okay, just let me tell you that. You could get some value, fine, but don't expect like it's gonna be like entirely boom, life-changing, and you know, you will get to a certain extent, maybe like 70%, you know, kind of like that extra value that you probably won't get anywhere else. But yeah, we put up paid courses, paid platforms for a reason, because it's just like giving you more attention and more time so you can comprehend most of these things. How do you make TradingView to show those candles on the right? It's my little secret. It's my little secret. I hope you figure it out one day. Someone says, that was a good trade. Yeah, it was a good trade. Good entry, actually. I told everybody, zero drawdown. When they got in, we didn't have any pullback, no drawdown. Look, I told everybody here that zero drawdown. Because we didn't have any drawdown, actually. All right? Yeah, maybe we'll have now. I don't know. Just waiting. But we hit TP1 here. TP1 has been hit. Yeah. Let's look at a different asset, right? Enough of the rant around this one asset. Let's look at a different asset. How about that? Let's try and look at BTC. Guys, like and share the stream, right? Like and share the stream if you want me to be here for some time. Like and share the stream. This is BTC USD. Yeah, look at this analysis that we had the other day. Look at this. You remember this analysis, right? You guys were here on when was this? Monday? No, Wednesday. Yeah, this was Wednesday actually. And I was putting up all this, and I told everybody to actually buy. Look, I told everybody to buy here. All right, somewhere here. Yeah, I do remember this trade. Who remembers this trade? You guys in the stream, who remembers this trade? I told everybody to buy, I think here. We had a pullback. I told people to buy here. It wasn't like this much of a TP. No, it wasn't. And this much of a stop. No, it wasn't like that. Okay, just don't get it twisted. Okay, I think we had a stop of something like this. And then we had a TP of something like, it was a 1 to 3. I think it was something like this. Yeah. I entered this trade on the last stream. Go check the last stream at the end of the last stream. I got in this trade at the end of the last stream. Yeah. When I entered like right there, and then price pulled back. I was still holding because for as long as price doesn't hit my stop, I'm always holding my positions. All right. It's not applicable for everybody because you guys have different account sizes. All right. And I don't recommend that because I am holding, then you should be holding too. I tell everybody that even in the VIP. All right. Holding comes down to your account size. All right. If you have got a $50 account, you don't have enough room to hold positions. So if you make your profit, secure that profit and wait for the next position. That's how you grow that account. All right. So like in this case, pull back here, you know, I was holding the position. If you have a small account, you could have even gotten stopped here pretty much because it's a small account. If you over risk, you get stopped by this pullback. Fact. All right. But this is not too much of a stop. I've seen people who have stops like this. They put the stops like that. All right. Which is like crazy. But for them, because of their systematic approach, they still say, you know what, it's not a crazy stop. All right. Because it's just a 15 minutes time frame. All right. So this is not a crazy stop either. But again, we had a pullback, then price went up, and then price shot all the way to the upside. This was, someone says, I remember it was on a Wednesday for sure. Yeah, it was a Wednesday when we took this position. I asked you to check the chart and you gave a trade that wins trading profits. Hands down, Mr. Nas. Anytime, bro. Anytime. Anytime. At least one thing you always know me for is that I am good at what I do. Yeah, maybe you don't know me for the lifestyle and and all these things, but at least one thing you know me for is I know what I'm doing. I have a strategy that works, and I've proved to you a couple of times on streams, off streams. I've showed you this like literally all the time. Yeah, all the trade plans we had on Wednesday, they all played out perfectly. This was one of them. Look at where the price is currently. Look, imagine you were still holding, and I told you guys that we're expecting buyers on BTC because everybody's like, no, you know what? It's gonna sell because now it's selling. No, relax. Price is bullish. Look at this. Look at this. Imagine you were holding from Wednesday. This is just like 2 days apart. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at this, bro. It's not done. Look. Imagine you were holding. Look at this. And that is today. Imagine you are holding from Wednesday. You were swing trading, obviously. Imagine you're holding from Wednesday. Look at that money. That's a lot of money. This could retire you and your parents and whoever it is that, you know, looks up to you. Yeah, but anyway, it's past data. So let's focus on what's happening right now. I'll give you guys levels to watch out for, right? Let me just look at something on the other chart here. I want to give you guys levels that are exact. Give me 1 second. We have an exhaustion level here. Fine. Okay. This is an entire exhaustion space. Price is filling up this. I have a concept that I teach in my courses, actually. It's called weak fill. All right. And I do discuss that every time when price or a candle. All right. Let me show you guys this. Can I show you? No. I can't, I think. I don't have it here. But yeah, anytime price closes within the week of there's a week right here. Within the week of the previous candle, there's a high chance that price is going to fill up that week. All right. So like in this case, price does look like it's filled up this week on the left side. All right. And where could your entry have been? All right. Your entry definitely was going to be somewhere. Maybe when this candle closed, then you put a stop below that candle. Then you have like your 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. All right. Your 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. Like in most cases, I would prefer 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. All right. Then you have something looking like this. All right. Pretty much you have your entry there. Of course, when you enter the markets, it goes up a bit, then it comes down, pullbacks. It pullbacks to drawdown, and it's ranging around there. You're holding because you trust your strategy. This is a concept that works. We're filling up this week on the left side. So fact, as long as the price does not close below the low of the candle that has the biggest wick, it won't go down. All right. So price goes up and it fills up the wick. Right now, guess what's going to happen? Right now, it's an easy run because all wick fills represent continuations. All right. If you ever come across a wick fill on your chart, know for a fact that there's a continuation happening. Right. So in this case, we expect a further bullish continuation. All right, guys, there's no two ways about this. There's a bullish continuation that we could expect here. If in my case, if I was going to trade, I would have missed my entry on this one. All right. So you could watch out for this level. Let me show you guys. There's a level right. Oh, no, I need to draw this nicely. Let me just, I was teaching somebody yesterday. So I do have a lot of, classes every single week, every single day with a couple of people. And we do discuss trading and all of that. So we're doing that yesterday. Yeah, there's a level right here. There's an area of interest right here. All right. If you miss this entry, if you did miss this entry, wait for price to come back here. Don't say I didn't tell you. If it happens, don't say I didn't tell you. Okay. Don't say I didn't tell you. All right. If it happens, don't say I didn't tell you. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Don't say I didn't tell you if it happens. Yeah, that's a perfect level. That's a perfect level. So don't say I didn't tell you. Price can come back here. If it doesn't, well, we missed the entry. The entry was supposed to be here for price to push up. The overall trend here is bullish. There's no two ways about it. The overall trend is bullish. All right. Yes, I remember the trade. I do remember the trade. I was here. I took it too. Awesome. Beautiful. Love to hear and see all of this. I'm glad you guys took those positions on Monday. All right. Look, I've been holding some buys on gold since. Look at this. Look at my entry here. This is a 30-minute time frame. Look at this. I have my stops though, like in profits. Let me in fact modify this one. Yeah, let me modify this to here. And then modify this. I told you lately, guys, that I also position trade, like I swing trade and all of that. So this is one of my accounts where I'm doing that. Look at this. I have this position from the bottom. I have another position here. Then I have these positions that are open today, right? How you can do this? Not on a $50 account, not on a $100, not even on a $200, not even on a $500, not even on a $1,000 account. If you're going to do that on a $1,000, you have to use 0.01. All right. But where can you do this? Maybe if you have a better account size. That's more reason, guys. I always recommend, right? If you can acquire more capital, try and acquire it. Because trust me, with more capital, you make sense out of your trading. Like it's gonna feel like really you are working, like really you're treating this thing as a business or like a career. All right. But like with your 50, like your $30, your 20, it really feels like it's a career. It feels like maybe it's kind of like a game you're playing to make like a $10 and like a $1 here and like $2 and 50 whatever, right? I get it. Maybe that's all you have, but like strive to acquire more capital, because with more capital, trust me, you can do so much with your strategy. Even with the pullbacks like this, look at this. Even with such pullbacks that, you enter a trade, price goes and draw down. Even with this, they won't shake you if you have more capital, right? A pullback like this won't shake you. If you have like a 10K, you've got like 20K, this pullback would not shake you, all right? Because it's just a small pullback, price comes back and it goes back in profit and you're making good money. You could make easy 2K, 3K, 4K off this trade as it's working out right now. So try and see, right? Now that you're in the winning team, okay? You're part of the winning team, which is my team. You're in the VIP, you have my course, so you're planning to get my course, whatever the case is, try and strive to get more capital, because trust me, you will see an entire shift. All right. You'll see an entire shift. And that's like what happened for me as well. I think in like my third, fourth year. All right. All this while I was trading like small accounts, like $10, $20, $100, $50, $200. The highest maybe is like $500 I'll trade, and stuff like that. Until later on in my third, fourth year. All right. I won't tell you guys how I acquired more capital. That's a story for a different day. But I acquired some capital. All right. It was like, I got like about like 10K in my account, trading my personal account, $10,000. Bro, from that time, I started making good money. Like I would make 2K, I would make 3K, I would make 4K. It was easy for me to save up for lots of life-changing moments, right? Because my account was reasonably sized. But with your $20, you can't do too much. That's the most realistic word you can get from me. I'm not trying to tell you can't make money with a small account. You can, but you can't do too much. All right. If any trade goes wrong, you're most likely going to be taken out quickly. All right. Even if it's not fully gone wrong, it's just a pullback, but you'll be taken out. All right. Do you help fund accounts if someone signs up under Exness and using a partnership? No, bro, I don't do that, but I do giveaways here and there. You can use that money to fund your account. How are you able to see that it's a perfect level? Strategy, bro. Strategy. I have a strategy. And that's how I'm able to tell that it's a perfect level. I have a strategy. I have a strategy that works. It's not one thing, honestly. Thanks, Mr. Nas, for this information. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. I don't know anything about this. Can you teach me, sir? Yeah, sure. Go click my bio, right? There's a link there. Join. Look, let me show you this. Go click my bio. There's a link right in my bio. You're going to join my main Telegram channel, all right? And when you join the main Telegram channel, I'm going to give you access to my free course, right? So what you do is you can click here, click the pin message. You can join my free signal platform. Cool. But you want to understand much about that, okay? So keep clicking the pinned messages, right? One is going to pop up that says get access to my free course, right? It's going to pop up. It's going to pop up right at the top. There's one that's, I'll pin it actually for you. Or pretty much you can send me a message and I'll send it over to you. But it should be a, where is it? Oh, where is it? Why is it not coming up? Yeah, one of the messages up here pinned should say join my free course. Yeah, something like that. So send me a WhatsApp message, or you could send me like a TikTok message as well. Since I see you on TikTok, I'll send you like access to my free course. But I have a Telegram channel. This is where I update everything around what we're doing. All right, trading wise and all that. Yeah, look at how crazy that is moving right there. Guys, look at how crazy that move is. Interesting, right? Yeah, look at that. This is BTC. It's breaking this high based on the week view. And I told you this is basically a continuation. All right. So in case you might want to buy on this particular trade, all right, you might want to wait for price to pull back here since we missed the initial entry somewhere here. All right. But yeah, I mean, if it pulls back, you can look for a trade right there. Alrighty. Let's look at a different, let's check out gold. Let's check out what's happening on gold. Let's check out what's happening on gold. Yeah, it's pulling back right now. It's pulling back right now. I'm not shaking personally because I've been holding positions since, this is since, some of them since Monday. Yeah. My goal is to see price hit 4,600. That's my goal. If you have a small account, trust me, you cannot hold till then. All right, you just won't be able to do that. 45 minutes candle closed. No, it hasn't closed, but this one closed bullish. This one is bearish right now. The candle that has created an area is this one. So I do think that this one, only if this low is taken out, which is down here, or this one being taken out, which is somewhere here, that we can conclude that price might be turning into bearish. But right now it's still bullish. All right, let's look. Can you advise getting in? No, I wouldn't advise you to get in. Let's look at Nasdaq. Let's look at Nasdaq. It's in motion here as well. It is in motion. I'll send these trade plans, guys, inside the free Telegram public channel. All right, I'll send them inside there. Or just wait for the next setup. Yes, you could wait for the next setup. Beautiful morning. Yeah, beautiful morning so far. My trading skill changed when I started using support resistance level in liquidity sweep. Okay, nice. How to use a fixed range volume? I stretch from one low to one high. Let's understand what's going on here. Price is pulling up. We're currently in London station. Yep. Price just broke Asian station's high. We have a very good area here. There's a level of interest here. If you want, you can look out for it. Some of these levels of interest that I put up, the fact that price is sitting above them does not mean you shouldn't look at them, right? Because price can still come back to this level. Just bear in mind that price can still come back to this level. All right. I do think that price is just going up to retest potentially where it is right now, or ultimately, no, I think this is coming to retest this level here. Yeah. Retesting this level before maybe a further push to the upside. Let's see. Let's see. Conclusively, it looks like it's bullish. Bullish to, I think, there's an area here. Yeah, there's an area here. If you know me and you join the streams, you know I talk like this, right? Every time I'm doing analysis, and afterwards we see things playing out. You know, so just pay attention. This is how we do it here. There's an area of interest here. This one has the most volume. That's why we can see price pushing up, you know, pushing off it like aggressively right now. This one is a resistance level. All right. Price can pull back around this area and potentially come back and, you know, top this zone to push further to the upside. All right. Potentially come back and top this zone, push further to the upside. The only time I could expect price to change the trend, right, is if it breaks this low. Right? If price was to break this low, that's the only time I could expect a change of trend. So just take note of that as well. Thanks for the streams, Mr. Nas. Nobody is as consistent as you are. Oh, Thanks, bro. Thanks. You're welcome, actually. I always try to just give you some value here. All right. If you're new, guys, click the link in my bio on TikTok. If you're new on YouTube, click the links in my description. All right. Get inside our platforms because that's going to help you by a big deal. All right. Get inside our platforms. Get inside our platforms. All right. Don't miss out on anything that we have going on. Like yesterday, I dropped you guys some education. On how you can remain or how you can stay consistent. Hope you guys found that video useful. But I'll record some of such kind of materials here and there. Yeah, so this is what we're expecting on Nasdaq. And then we have BTC. Whoa, bro, look at this. Didn't I tell you guys about this? Didn't I just tell you guys about this though? Bro, like this thing just played out right here. Wasn't I just telling you guys about this? Anyway, price was like literally here. Wow. I love it when I see my skill in play. Like I'm so amazed as well. Like, wow. I just literally spoke of a continuation. I told you guys that if we have a weak fill situation, we have continuations, right? And this continuation, we didn't have to wait for price to come back here. It just pushed up. Wow. Bro, this is crazy, man. Wow. You cannot take this trade now. Missed it. But if you had this skill, you learned how I approach the markets. Even if you didn't take the gold trade, as one of my students, you would have executed this one. I know for a fact you were going to execute this. All right. Yeah. I'll put up an educational platform, guys. Don't worry. I'll put up like a course. I have one already, but I'm trying to put up one for like just 10 guys who are serious to work side to side with me. And then they probably can learn this as well and see how they can catch this on a day-to-day basis. This was a good one anyway. How I wish I entered this one as well. But when I came on the charts, when price was already here. Not when price was like somewhere here. Yeah, so I felt like I missed the entry. But look at this, bro. Look at that. Wow. That's some crazy motion right there. Guys, I won't be here for too long today. I've got a couple things I need to do. Time frame. This is a 15 minutes time frame. This is 15. Then I have 45. 45. This candle's 45. Then this is 15 minutes time frame. I was in. Oh, nice, Joshua. Beautiful. Nice. This one was a mafia move. Just like yesterday. Yeah. Someone says I don't trade live. I don't teach people how to trade. I just talk about affairs. You know, some guy said that on Facebook. I don't know if he thinks Facebook is a platform that I use to trade. I don't use Facebook to trade. Facebook is a social media platform that I personally just use to, you know, relate with my community on different affairs, right? But if you want to see me in action, like you want to see my trading systems, Telegram is the main platform for that. YouTube, I come here for streams. TikTok, I also do streams here. All right, so you might get it twisted if you don't see me posting about my strategies on Facebook, and you'd be like, oh, this guy doesn't even teach us how to trade. No, because you're on a platform that I don't do that. Yeah, gold is playing out too, right? Yeah, but I mean, I think gold is. I'm not worried about gold. If you ask me, I'm not really worried about gold. I honestly am not worried about gold. I know the entry is perfect. I'm not worried about gold. I know the entry is quite perfect. Yeah. If you have a small account you want to hold, move your stop to here. Okay? Move your stop to that. If you have a small account, you're inside the VIP, you have a small account, move your stop to exactly what I showed you there. All right? Guys, I'm not here for too long. I hope you got the value. Go join the VIP. All right? From here, if you're not inside, go check the links in my bio, in the stream. Go freaking join the VIP. Let's trade together inside the VIP. I also want to introduce like weekend trades like BTC. So that maybe over the weekend, for people who are so busy during weekdays, they could still take advantage of like trades over the weekend. So I want to introduce something like that, which I am most likely introducing like very, very soon. Hopefully this weekend if I have time on my hands as well. All right. But this week so far, look at this. This is the buy today that we have running right now. This was yesterday's buy. Look at the trade plan. Right. This was a trade plan. I shared this in the free public channel too. That was a buy yesterday. Look at that. That was the other buy. All right. Look at this was the other buy. All right. Look at this. Right. It's been a beautiful run. You cannot say that we are not consistent. All right. You cannot say that we are not consistent. Look at this. Look at this. The times we get wicked out. Like, look, this was I think on the 10th of August. But August so far has been one of the best trading months. So far, it's been one of the best trading months. All right. The times we get wicked out, like here, we got wicked out, but we're also happy to see price playing out, you know, in line with the plan, like it did literally afterwards here. Right. It also means that your strategy works. You just didn't get the entry right, but you got the direction right. All right. So yeah, guys, I'll see you inside the VIP. Go join these platforms and let's stay in touch from that perspective. Yeah. Let me read your comments for a bit. How many trades do you take per day? 1 to 2 trades, sometimes 3 trades. But if I have one good win, I end off with one good win. Like if it's one good win, like yesterday was a perfect win, over 400 points. Bro, I don't see any reason to trade again, right? If I'm gonna do it again, it's just being greedy. Like it's just not being content with what the markets have given you. All right. I had a buy set up on BTC as well. So when I saw analysis, I was happy. Nice. Yeah, you know that you learned from the best if you have a trade that looks similar to what I have here. That would have been nice. BTC would be nice. Yeah, you said the same thing about gold when it plays out. You're going to say the same thing about gold. Thank you for the value gained. Anytime, Daniel. Anytime. Right. Make sure I'll be dropping, I think, some enrollment later. Maybe today I'll see. Right. For a course that I want to do with a few people. But also I'm going to drop, if I have confirmation of dates, I'll drop just an announcement on dates for the workshop that we're planning on doing. It's free. It's in person. You guys look out for that. Maybe today, maybe later during the day. Just stay on the lookout for the... Don't ever miss anything happening in my Telegram channel. All right, don't ever miss anything happening there, because you might miss on a very interesting opportunity. Yeah, VIP's fire after fire, definitely, bro. You know that. You're better than most worldwide trading gurus. I'm not the one that say that. You say that. VIP is like HH in Southern Province. Fact. Yeah, that's you couldn't have said it any better. There's no other channel giving you this kind of value, like back to back. Go check. Most of these guys are just wasting your time. I'm telling you, if I were you, I'll just leave some of these channels that's wasting my time. Yeah, because you should only stick around if you're getting value. All right. If you're not getting value, leave that channel, bro. Like there's nothing you're doing there. The guy is just posting about his life every day, where he is. You know, guys, now I'm in now I'm in Cape Town. Now, bro, leave that channel. Like these guys are not there to help you. All right. Join channels that people are putting in the effort and the work to help you improve. All right. Join such kind of channels. Forget all these guys that's just like trying to, waste your time. You don't have much time on your hands. You really don't have much time in your hands. You don't have much time on your hands. So forget all these drama guys that just post about jokes and, in their channels, just trying to make you laugh. Bro, we are racing against becoming better, not who can give me a laugh. There's a lot of, platforms that's doing that already. We are not here for comic, right? You guys are not here for comic. You're here for value. You're here to make money and learn and see how you can improve. All right. So I try to reduce on such stuff. I try to maximize on consistently helping you become better traders. That's all I do personally. All right. So if I were you, I leave all these channels. I join channels that are giving me value. That's it. Alrighty, guys, have a good one. I'm still holding this trade because my account is good enough to hold. I'll see you on the next one. Let me get back to a couple of things that I'm doing here. Make sure you join the channels, like I said. How to access your course, go click the links in my bio. Why did you stop trading Nasdaq? No, I didn't stop. I do trade Nasdaq. Do you have a WhatsApp channel? No, I only have a Telegram channel. What's your name? Bro, why are you asking me what's my name? This guy's asking what's my name. Thanks for the information. Anytime, you're welcome. You have such a nice office already. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One day I'll learn from you. One day is one day. Hopefully one day is going to be this year. Alrighty, guys. Peace out. Enjoy. Have fun. Trade safely. I'll see you on the other side. The other side is the VIP channel. Okay? I'll see you on the other side. Peace out. Bye-bye. Take care. Have